Mr. Bhuwan, what has been your unforgettable experience in Titan company?
My most unforgettable experience in Titan was my stint in the US. I was given the responsibility of setting up the US business in the year 2007. Tanishq was looking at setting up the business, and I was sent there to study the market, do the research, figure out the proposition, figure out what should be the strategy. And I was based there alone initially, and I figured out the strategy, worked with the legal and the statutory, understood all the requirements and set up the business, set up the stores, hired people there. And that was a very strong learning system. The fact that pitching the company, pitching the country to agencies there and making them feel interested in working for you. And that was very strong. And then working with those agencies, because I worked with agencies who had worked with award-winning like M&M stores, people who had made M&M stores, people who had created anthropology stores. I had worked with those kind of agencies. So working with them was a very strong learning experience.
So, and what made you shut down the US business?
In 2009, in 2008, and when the Lehman crash happened, the board decided that because the US jewelry market became stagnant, actually started dropping. And since we had by then only done 2 stores and we were looking at it, so the board decided that let's pull out the business and sort of keep our losses to the minimum. And that's when I was given the mandate to actually shut down. So as the joke goes that I did in 2 years what people do in 20 years. I set up the business, ran the business, and then closed it down. But there also, I think ensuring that legally we were clean, ensuring that we met all the requirements, ensuring that all the people are given a very good severance package and very good disengagement. In fact, all of them are still in touch with us and wanting to know when we are coming back.
So, what did the experience teach you?
I think the experience taught me was to be able to keep working. Whatever is given to you, give it your heart and soul and do it. Because finally, while at that point of time, closing down the business would have been a very tough, emotional decision for me. In the hindsight, it looked like it is the right decision, because even the next 4 years after that, the jewelry industry didn't move in that country, and finally I got a role where I did much more. I could do much more.
So you are heading some 65 stores across India.
165.
I'm sorry, 165 stores across India.
Yeah.
So, how do you treat your staff members? How do you treat your staff members?
So, in terms of Tata has a very strong philosophy of people, and I think across my time, from the time I have learned one thing: treat your people as human beings, not resources. And I think it's important that once we realize that they are human beings, a lot of things that we do with them will fall in place. We are able to see them, understand from their perspective. And across my various roles, I have learned that.
Thank you, Bhuwan.
Thank you.